Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Imagine that you were not in school for an entire year. Imagine that you won't greet your friends, your teachers for 12 months long. Of course, there was the wish of all students 2 years ago. Now, it'll happen just like magic. It'll happen just like that. Boom! Everything happened. The honorable, the distinguished judges, and all viewers. My name is Raihan Tristera from IMAM ANNAWAWI Junior High School. This time, I brought a speech entitled The Impact of COVID-19 on Education in Indonesia. COVID-19, pandemic. See, we heard all of those words, all of that COVID thing, wherever we are. I just remembered that time when the first COVID-19 reported in Indonesia. I thought it would be a horrible year as I saw in World War Z. Hope you know that movie, but it's about the same. People scrambled to buy the equipment, things became rare, confused government, but people must stay home. Yes, people have to stay home. Office workers, school children, they have to stay home so that the virus couldn't enter their body. Their body? No, our body. Yes, ours. We have to stay home at least for our body. Wait, hold on. Then what is the impact on education in Indonesia? Well, I can't speak for everyone who watched this, but I said almost all education in Indonesia, right? As we know, people do all things at home now due to the coronavirus, especially school. There are many school children whose rights to education are not fulfilled now. The method used to learning have also changed. Students have to understand lessons with videos given by the teacher, and the teacher have also understand how to use educational applications to be more flexible in teaching. So this is a mutualism between students and teachers. Because in this emergency situation, we have to carrying each other's. Student believe the teacher, people believe to the government believes to the medics believe to the people. When people said, we don't believe the medic, how sad they are when they heard it. Many people in emergency room praying for their health, but those non-COVID people rebel. When the roar of medical instrument boomed, they act as if nothing happened. How many more victims to prove it? 2, 3, 5, 100, 1,000, or even 1 billion? Believe me, not only the medic who lost, but the school children either. They have to stay home, open their Zoom, and study. They have to study hard even though they're sleepy, even though they're bored. Because of this, they can't fulfill their knowledge. They just relax and do nothing, and they become an unproductive generation. Now let's compare between face-to-face school and online school. In school, face-to-face, students learn math, science, biology, language, social. Online school, math, science, biology, language, social. The same lessons, right? But do you feel something different? One thing different. Attitude. In school, we taught to be kind, we taught to have our moral, our attitude, but do you get it in online school? Be honest, which of you sleeps when this teacher is explaining on Zoom? Which of you? Well, my brother did. See, those tiny difference makes a big change to students' attitude. Not only the attitude, but also students' social. Students usually go to school, meet their friends, and do anything fun. But when COVID came up, their habit changed. They become alone and lonely. They don't know what to do. Their social slumped. Do you know the worst thing gonna happen? They will get stress. Stress become depression. And depression? So am I blaming government for closing schools? No. I'm blaming people who cover their ears when they heard something about safety protocols. So, ladies and gentlemen, come on, let's follow the safety protocols. There's still a lot of effect from this virus, from this corona. I can't possibly mention it one by one at this time. Enough of awareness that save us all. Look at Wuhan, cities that claimed as the first COVID-19 reported in the world. Now they can remove their mask. No more social distancing, no more safety protocols. Because of what? Because they have concerns. They worried to spread the virus. They worried that people could be dead. And where is ours? Where are our worries? COVID is fake, COVID is conspiration. Guys, 1,217,000 people affected by corona. And 33,000 of them have died. And it's after that kind of disaster. COVID is real, had many effects. I brought this up, only one of them. Example, the economy definitely fell. Industry, of course. Tourism, who knows? But beside that, COVID-19 also taught us that there are many ways to learn. You know, times are moving every day. You can fall behind if you don't innovate. Although each method has its own level of effectiveness, but it all depends on how active you're in pursuing that knowledge. Well, I've always rewinding all of my words many times, But that is exactly what happened in Indonesia today. When the government remind us to follow the safety protocols many times, but we keep breaking them many times. So to keep it short, I've marked each of my words in my mind. There are 4 points of this corona effect on education in Indonesia. First, students' rights to education are not fulfilled. Second, mostly we have unproductive duration. Third, students' attitude. And fourth, students' social change. So that's all, the impact on education in Indonesia, both positive and negative ones for today. Of course, there are still many others impact of this corona, but only this for today, nothing more and nothing less. Ladies and gentlemen, and the distinguished judges, that's all my speech. May Allah always protect us. Mama save you, your must save me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.